Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, today Nova Scotians are learning that their lives are about to get more expensive yet again. Since the Houston government was elected, the power bills have gone up $400 a year.
Order, order, order. You can't use... Okay, please rephrase that. I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Since this government was elected, power bills have gone up $400 a year, and today the Energy Board announced another rate increase, meaning the average Nova Scotian will be paying $600 more for power than they did when this government was elected. The board has been clear they don't have the power to put in place social policy or the legal authority to disallow recovery of costs. That action has to come from this government and this legislature. What are the Energy Minister's plans to protect Nova Scotians worried about their power bills increasing?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, we are disappointed with this decision, and we recognize the burden it places on Nova Scotians who are already dealing with the fallout from a cyber security breach, from billing issues. Madam Speaker, we know that the best path forward is more choice in the system. We're working towards that. It's having our own natural gas, where we're heavily reliant on United States imported natural gas. We know there's many things that we can work toward. We are working toward that, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. People can't afford more increases in their costs, and at difficult times like these, Nova Scotians need to be able to look to their government for leadership and support, and the Energy Minister must act immediately. He still has not put in place an affordable energy rate program with on-bill discounts, arrears management, crisis intervention, and energy efficiency measures to help the hundreds of thousands of Nova Scotians making tough choices to keep the heat on. This is a program that this government's departments helped design. They have not reversed the cruel cuts to the heating assistance rebate program. 46,000 Nova Scotians not eligible. The price hike was announced today, and what are the Energy Minister's plans to address it now? Thank you.
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, I'll remind the member that their party advocated for tax increases. We have a budget that has a substantial tax increase this year of $1,400 per family, which goes a long way to helping with affordability. We recognize the pressures on Nova Scotians. That's why we're working towards affordability in that way, and we will continue. And I hope the member will support the budget.
I recognize the Honourable Leader of the Official Opposition.
The NDP government put a permanent tax holiday on power bills, and this government replaced it. Madam Speaker, Nova Scotians have watched this government spend billions of dollars, and they are not feeling the difference in their daily lives. This government has had years to launch a full review of how Nova Scotia Power operates, figure out why people are paying so much for such unreliable service, and to take meaningful action. But all Nova Scotians have after 5 years are higher bills. Madam Speaker, will the Energy Minister finally take action to help people with rising costs, not in 5 years, not in 10 years, not in 15 years, today? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Finance.
Madam Speaker, I'll remind the member that we just recently announced the Mercy River Wind Project, which will provide by the end of the year renewable energy to 50 or 60,000 homes in Nova Scotia, thereby breaking the monopoly of Nova Scotia Power. Included in that is, in this current FMA, the Your Energy rebate program is being expanded to include renewable energy. We're very proud of that. We are taking concrete steps for affordability in this budget. In the tax cuts we are offering to Nova Scotians, we're offering renewable energy. We're extending the Your Energy rebate program to include renewables, Madam Speaker. We're doing a lot. We're doing as much for renewable, for energy.